Hi, this is Dean Takahashi with VentureBeat. I'm here with Scott Hartsman of Trion Worlds. He runs the Redwood City studio for the company. And you've got a game here that you're showing for the first time, Rift Plains of Telara. So tell us about it.
So Rift Plains of Telara is a brand new IP on Trion's platform that is all about this fantasy world that is under invasion from many different dimensions. It's way more than your average fantasy game, both because of Trion's unique dynamic content, as well as the different types of events that we're able to express in the world because of that content engine. It's an MMO that is entirely built in HD from the ground up, and it runs on new machines and old too.
And it's launching in 2011, I guess, somewhere around there?
Yep, 2011 is the current target.
Okay. So tell us a little bit what's going on right here at this scene, I guess.
What we've got going on right here, this is a tear where the plane of life is pushing in on Telara. In the fiction of our world, this is where a magical shield protecting the world has gone thin and is torn. And you'll see that rift open up so opening up rifts and defeating invasions is a big part of our dynamic gameplay. It's one of the many types of dynamic content that we have, but it's also one of the flashier ones, so it makes for a really good show. So when feel free. When the rift opens, you're going to see a whole lot of things happening all at once. You're going to see a portal opening to the plane of life. You're going to see the entire world change around you. You're going to see new creatures start showing up. If there was fauna around here, you would see the fauna reacting to this event and trying to get away from it, because clearly this is not something you want showing up in your backyard. And this is just one of the different types of events that we have in the game.
So all these evil things come out, and all of your buddies are going to come to this spot and help you fight them.
Exactly. And because of the way we've designed all of our rewards in this system, this system has its own built-in reward system different than standard loot, in that everybody who participates gets scored based on how well they did. So you joining my event doesn't take anything away from me. And so we always want to get more friends involved in these things. And so we're really aiming to scale up to the level of massively social gameplay in a game that is really for core gamers. Because even core gamers like doing stuff with their friends.
So I guess, I know the company's 4.5 years old. I don't know how long exactly you've been working on this, but what's the hard part, or the hardest part about doing this new kind of game, I guess?
The hardest part about this kind of gameplay is that you still have to develop all of the systems that it takes to make what people understand as a standard static MMO. Because the engine itself is fully dynamic, but you really can't make a game that way because you log in tomorrow and the world will be entirely different. So there needs to be some amount of continuity, and our biggest design challenge has been figuring out what's the right balance between utter chaos and the world staying the same all the time. And somewhere in there is a balance that we think we've struck. And so yeah, I mean the creatures themselves are great looking, incredibly high detailed, massively very advanced shader effects, and these creatures coming out from the plane of life are going to look entirely different from creatures that might be invading from any of the other planes.
Yeah, the graphics does look like it's about on par with single-player games,
completely.
Not MMOs, really.
Yeah, half the team has a ton of MMO experience, and the other half of the team actually has a ton of console experience, which has been fantastic because console programmers and artists are very used to working in absolute, strict, rigid budgets where if you go over them, the game no longer functions. And so they're bringing the discipline and the quality of console and the dynamic and the experience of MMO, and they're blended together in a team that's really diverse, unlike anything I've ever been involved with. And bluntly, that diversity was a huge part of what brought me to Trion in the first place.
Cool. Very good. That's your first look at Rift, Plains of Telara. Thank you very much, Scott.
Thank you, sir.